facts, to wonder about reasons behind the state of the nation, of the immediate community, and why things happen that way. And again, the antidote expressed in what ifs. Like, what if the situation had changed? What if Ma'am Lenny was the president? Diba? What would have happened if the characters are changed? And develop the habit of asking questions even if you become pesky or persistent. I remember yung anak ko, siguro 3 years old or 4 years old pa lang, ang tinatanong sa akin, bakit mama ang lizard hindi nahuhulog? Nakalambitin siya, hindi nahuhulog. Bakit mama ang TV laging may tao? Kasi pag inopen mo, laging may tao. And I was stupid to say, di ka daw magparahapot ng question. Now I understand, even the wordless questions we have to ask, because it is from here that they find explanation, they find truths. Observant. Study actions, study patterns, systems, attitudes, behaviors, the changes. Yung tipong irreconcilable ang nakikita mo, na ang salary grade niya ay aabot, for example, sa sweldo ng 50,000 pesos, pero may Rolls Royce siya na may libreng Hermes na payong. Or kung bakit, parehas lang naman ang trabaho ng parents mo at parents ng walang negosyo, hindi ito pagiging chismosa, subalit araw-araw ang asta ay mas magarbo pa sa debo mo na pinondohan, babayaran 5 years ng magulang mo, and many more. They are actually before our very eyes, our very face. So have that habit of asking question and that curiosity. Question the source of the source credibility. Evaluate whether a website or social media post is biased, is sponsored, or outdated before accepting it as a fact. Sa mga schools, tinuturo po ito. Then the last in the fact is hold on to truth. Identify logical fallacies, arguments that are weak and a product of poor reasoning. The personal attacks, claims devoid of credibility, fact-checked, using and comparing multiple sources, analyzing why does corruption persist. The very message always uphold this powerful mindset and reminder. But in doing so, do not forget that there are still institutions that promote and practice clean and good governance. These are worth noting, worth emulating. Hindi sa pagbubuhat ng bangko, ang inyong DepEd Naga ay maaasahan nyo at naninindigang, and with pride and confidence, hindi po kami corrupt. Looking back, thank you for that. My young friends, people power was not just a moment in history. It is a mindset. It is the belief that truth, when defended by critical thinkers, will always triumph over lies. You are the new guardians of truth. Every time you question a false post, every time you refuse to share a lie, every time you demand honesty, you are continuing the spirit of EDSA. Remember, dictators fear those who think. Corruption fears students who ask questions, and lies fear young minds that seek the truth. Use the power of your mind and the most forceful and powerful prayer to change the common figure of the rhetoric that we are hearing, to be more persuasive and effective in your advocacy for truth, justice, and democracy. As I close, I say this as a call to action. Let us always rise and take active part, not with clenched fists, but with sharpened minds. Let us honor the people power not only by remembering it, but by living it, because the future of our nation depends not just on leaders, not on post-truth believers, but on thinkers. And that means all of you. My humble contribution to the legacy of the people power is actually the module on Salubong, the historic Salubong during the EDSA Revolution. It is actually in the DepEd portal. It can be downloaded by anybody, and we are going to share that to all our public schools so that even if they were not there during that eventful time, they would be able to understand and that the legacy will live on. And that can be consumed, and I just hope that it will help sharpen the mind and inspire the spirit through time. Mabuhay po ang bayan ko'y tanging ikaw, Pilipinas kong mahal. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Susan S. Coliano, the Schools Division Superintendent of DepEd, Naga. And to deepen our reflection through music, ladies and gentlemen, let us listen to Miss Niji Riquillo as she performs Bayan Ko.
Ang bayan kong Pilipinas, may paunang-kintod bulaklak, pag-ibig na sa kanyang palad, nag-alay ng kanta't tinag, at sa kanyang yuni at kanay, nahalina, bayan kong pinihag ka, nasadlak sa dusa. Ibon man may layang lumipad, kulungin mo at umiiyak, bayan pa kayang sakdal dilag, ang di magnasang makaalpas. Pilipinas kong minumutya, ugat ng luha ko't dalita, aking adhika, makita kang sakdal, laya. Bayan pa kayang sakdal dilag, ang di magnasang makaalpas. Pilipinas kong minumutya, pugad ng luha ko't dalita, aking adhika, makita kang sakdaya. Aking adhika, makita kang sakdal, laya.
Thank you very much, Miss Niji Riquillo, for that heartfelt song number. Public representation is both a mandate and a moral responsibility, a commitment to ensure that every voice is heard and every sector engaged. To speak on meaningful participation in governance, ladies and gentlemen, we invite the SP Committee Chairperson on People Empowerment, Councilor Gail Abonal Gomez.